gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your boy Jay Stone coming to you with another edition of In the Lounge with Stone and
your co-host B.
oh man, this is going to be a great one today. I believe I'm going to ruffle some feathers, and I'm going to make some people upset about this one, like I did last time when I said black men don't cheat.
Black men
Oh,
don't cheat.
baby, you know it. Black men don't cheat. We just peruse.
Here we go. Black
You
women
know,
don't cheat.
we peruse, we look around, we might, that smell good, but I can't mess around because what? Black man don't cheat. AKA my homie Carlos Miller. So, ladies and gentlemen, for one, let's do this. Today, this month, the month of November, is men's mental health.
Oh,
See,
absolutely.
there we go. No one knew that. No one knew that. No
I
one.
didn't know.
See, my co-host didn't know it. My friends didn't know it. A couple of guys didn't know it because no one checks on a brother's mental health. They always expect a man to be like, "We good."
Well, that's what you guys portray. We're good.
We got to, because if we don't, we become, oh, he's soft. Oh, he crying a lot. Oh, he got
No,
all these problems.
no, nobody says you guys are soft. Be emotional. Be yourself. Express yourself because if you don't, like, we don't know how you're feeling. We're not mind readers.
Trust me. If you sit there and be crying and boo-hooing and whining and whatever about everything that happened to you, ain't no woman on this world will be like, oh, I love his sensitive side. Bullshit.
Okay, wrong women.
That's a lot of the women.
Wrong women.
But anyway, we're gonna jump back on that. But how was your weekend? How was
My
your
weekend was pretty good. I just hung out with the kids on Saturday, Sunday, went to church, and got a good word. How about
you
you?
got some Jesus in you. Hallelujah. Just
Of course, yes,
all
absolutely.
right.
I was gonna wear my God is dope shirt, but
Okay, ain't nothing right. I say this every time. If you ain't down with Jesus, you ain't down with me, man. Sure, Jesus brings
Absolutely.
brothers from a mighty long way. Mighty. Sure.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
If
How
I
about
had
your
two
weekend?
wings,
How was your
oh,
weekend?
keep going.
Don't start, Reverend Stone.
Two wings,
Right?
Jesus. Nah.
Right?
But man, I'm telling you, like I said, man, I love Jesus. I love Jesus. You just kicked it with the kids and went to church and got a little Jesus in you, and
Yeah,
hey,
a lot of Jesus in me.
there
Like,
you go. A lot of hey, there you go. There you go.
yeah,
Don't lessen your Jesus. So you got a lot of
yeah,
Jesus in
a
you.
lot of Jesus in me
I
every
can
Sunday.
see. I
No, I
can
love our
see.
church. Our pastor, well, it's actually not my church, it's my mom's church.
Okay.
And the pastor is blind, but he's very, very great. He's such a
He,
great pastor.
he's blind like Ray Charles.
Yeah, like he can't see.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I guess he
Blind
could see
Shirley,
in the spirit realm. You know how it is? In the spirit realm, I guess you could see. So
hey
yeah,
man. If
that's
he's
it.
still preaching the word of God and he can't see and he's good with it, God is blessing him somewhere. But God he probably can see. You know what I'm saying? He sees stuff we don't see. You know. Yeah, hey, you got to look at it in the spirit realm. It's kind of
Oh,
crazy. Kind of crazy. Check this out. Check this out. Before I tell you how my weekend was, and I'm gonna send this to you so you can be like, ah, that's crazy. So everyone knows that Stevie Wonder is blind.
let
And you
me
know who
know.
Stevie Wonder is, right?
I know.
Cool.
Really.
So I got this video of Stevie Wonder at the front row of an award ceremony. And I believe, I don't know if it's Beyonce or Mariah Carey or some lady, she finished singing and she blew him a kiss and he blew it back to her.
Is he blind?
Ah, that's the question. Now, it's
No, wait.
stories.
Did a neighbor say like, "Hey, she blew you a kiss," or was it?
You see the video. No one sees. No one is whispering in his ear. It was a kiss blown till you blow back. No one is by him that close to say he did this. Do that.
Do you hear in the mic like a?
You see her blow him a kiss, and you see him
But you
blow
can't
it
hear
back.
it. in the mic, like you know how people go like,
No. There was no
oh
mic. You couldn't hear. It's like, okay, I know what that is. Let me do that. No, it wasn't
yeah.
anything he could hear. No, it was one of them, and he blew it back to him. So let's go back here.
Is he blind?
Everyone is asking this.
I
So
don't
check this
know.
out. Before we get in our topic here, Shaquille O'Neal, Superman, big fella, dude who played for the Lakers, and a lot of more other teams, man. One of the best power centers there is, breaking backboards, killing people, hurting them, but one of the sweetest, youngest brothers there is. He's solid. He's real
I
solid.
don't know what a center is, but it sounds cool.
Well, check it out. He's the one who holds
Sounds
the team
sweet.
down. He's the one who blocks everybody's shot. He's big,
Oh,
huge, tall, and you don't want to mess with him. He's like,
okay.
have you ever been to the zoo and you've seen the gorilla and they call him the silverback? Don't go over there messing with
Yeah.
him.
Oh
That's
yeah.
who he is.
I see them.
Don't mess with him. When
They
he in the
kind of
paint, don't
scary.
mess with him.
You know what? Those silverbacks are actually rude.
No, they're
Yeah,
kids.
they're very rude.
Don't mess with
At the
him.
zoo.
So he lived in the same building. So the story goes as Stevie Wonder and Shaquille O'Neal lived in the same building. So Shaquille O'Neal told a story about he parked his car under the apartment. You know how you park your car in the apartment, you go in the elevator. He went in the
Okay.
elevator and he went in the elevator first, was in the corner. Stevie Wonder came in after him and looked in the corner and said, "What's going on, big man?" Pushed his button and went to his apartment. No one said, "Hey, this is Shaquille O'Neal." No one said you on level 4.
No, but they do have those braille,
It
you know.
wasn't no braille.
Oh, really?
Shaquille O'Neal told me the
But
whole
I
told,
mean,
told
like maybe because their senses are heightened, you can hear him breathing from up here. You know,
no,
so it's like big fella, like
no.
no,
So
yeah.
it's been other stories. You've seen other stories of Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx told stories of them. It's like I don't know. I forgot the guy. He's a comedian, and he said he uh to tell the truth, and his mom is on the show with him. I forgot the name, dude. Oh, whatever. I forgot his name. It'll come back to me. But he's a funny comedian. He said he could see. He even challenged him to a basketball game. So yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a little digging in there and talk to Stevie. Stevie, can you
I
see,
don't
brother?
know
Like
his.
for real.
No, I think his senses are heightened. You
Hey, you
know,
know
and
what? You
then
might be right. You
yeah,
might be
and then
right.
he's around area. If it's a familiar area, he's been there every day, so he can like feel around. Like even well, not my pastor, but my mom's pastor. He's blind, but he could walk around the pulpit and everything. Won't bump into nothing or nothing. It's a familiar place, you know.
Okay.
So if he lives there, of course he could feel where his buttons are, you
Okay.
know.
So you got that one down. So tell me, how did he feel out the blowing of the kiss? Explain that one to me.
He felt it. Her breath was hot.
I'm done talking to you right
No,
now.
I'm
I'm
joking.
done talking to you right now.
No, he felt the air. He's like, "Is that a kiss?" No,
Oh
I
man.
don't know. That's weird. Maybe there's something going on that we didn't know. Like somebody could have yelled it, but you can't see it because it's centered on him. Like blow her a kiss
Come
back. Like
on.
you never
Come
know.
on. Okay. So you
You
telling me
never.
somebody said, "Hey Stevie, she blew you a kiss." Oh, okay.
Yeah, because everybody knows he's blind, right? So
Yes,
it's
that's
like
what he said.
you kind of have to guide him through things. So it's probably like something we didn't hear, but they was like blow her a kiss back, and then social media went berserk. You know, like can you see? You know,
Yes.
happen.
I guess. I guess.
You never know.
Anywho. So this so my weekend, I sit up, chilled out, cleaned up, drunk a little bit, went out to a friend. She's going through a little situation. So,
Oh,
I was as they call them, a light angel. I helped out a little bit,
shoulder to lean on.
Yeah, a little shoulder to lean on, shoulder to cry on, don't cry too much.
Wait, what kind of friend is this?
It's just a friend. Just a
Just,
friend. You already know I don't do relationships no more. After my marriage,
oh,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This for your ex-wife to hear on the air after my you know.
No, 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 no.
You're good.
That thing. Now you know what? After you married so long, you start looking at different things. You start figuring out like, I don't need to be with you right now. I don't want to
Mhm.
be with you. I'm good. It's a lot of toxic people that can hide that shit real good until they get with you, and then it comes on them, and then it throws on you, and then you become something that you will never think you are. So
I agree.
I don't need to be in a relationship. No, I don't. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no,
That's all right.
no. But
Everybody has their own preferences. I'm newly married, so I don't know. I'm getting the game from you.
man, don't trust me. Don't get the game from me. Nah,
Oh,
man, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, you know what? It's different things. I can't holler at you and let you know what to do and what not to do. But all of it is it's in your hands. You know, don't live your life like somebody else living theirs because you don't know really what they're doing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I've seen relationships like they look good on the outside, but the inside he punching in her forehead, or the other way she punching him, or and the other way the kids is cussing out the mother and the mother cussing out the kids, or she tired of the whole family and she poison everybody and
Whoa.
everything go down. So
Oh my
or
goodness.
or,
It
or,
sounds
or
like you had a bad go around with
no,
marriage.
no,
A
no. See, I ain't never had
relationship.
no shit like that. I ain't never had no kid cussing me out. I ain't never had no woman at me like that. No, 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 no. This shit I done seen for real. Like people that I know that had dealt with this. One of my old colleagues. He said one night he got tired of his wife, and she was doing some crazy stuff. He said, Becky, we're gonna go out on this boat ride. We're gonna catch us some fish. He ain't been fishing in 20 years. So
Oh
yeah,
goodness.
that boat ride was her last ride. You dig?
This your friend?
No, I don't know him like that.
You
I
just
don't
met
know him
him?
like that.
Oh, okay. What's his name?
I don't know him like that. Like I said,
I'm
I
concerned.
just heard a story.
Yeah, that's terrible. But sometimes people do fly off the handle, and that's
Man,
actually terrible.
have you
Like,
seen Snapped?
I watch it every day.
You watch Snap?
Yeah.
See, that's that crazy. No. When I was married, I
I'm
had to
just
prevent my wife from watching that because I was scared she was gonna try to do some of that shit to me. So I was
yeah,
like,
because you could actually like learn tricks on Snapped,
see,
like
that's that crazy shit. No,
like, oh yeah, what will get you caught, what won't get you caught, like how people get caught up and stuff like that. So I
yeah,
think that's
yeah,
but
yeah,
I wouldn't do anything like that
yeah.
personally because
Yeah.
I
And
love
see what's
my
crazy?
life.
It come on if you look at your TV, it come on at night. All them crazy how I killed my husband and got away with it, or how I left my wife in a bushes and got away. Man, all that shit come on at night. So when he sleep, she looking at that like, yeah, I'm gonna get this motherfucker like this.
Right. You better sleep with one eye open.
Man, you better not go to sleep at all.
Yeah.
But so check this out. My weekend was cool. Like I said, looked at a little movie, checked out some things. I just got a chance to watch. I forgot the name of the goddamn movie with Denzel Washington.
Barbie? Oh, I
Uh,
thought you were Barbie.
hell no, I would not spend my money on that. Really, Barbie? No. Anywho,
What's
uh,
your baby? What's your baby girl?
she's 21.
I'm 30 something and I watch Barbie.
Oh my god, no, 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 no. See, that's the thing about it. When she was a kid, she didn't play with Barbies at all. Like I would buy them, and they would stay in a box. Like, and when we
Really?
moved in our storage thing, it was like 20 Barbies, brand new in a box. What
But
she
what
like?
about baby dolls?
She didn't play with none of that. She liked Elmos.
Oh, okay.
She like a Elmo. She'll drag the Elmo around. It was like three Elmos in a storage when brand new. She's just stopped like when she got like 6 or 7. She stopped playing with stuff like that. She was into electronics or her cell
Oh,
phone
okay, that
or
makes.
whatever else like that. I was like, all right, whatever. Hey, shoot, keep money in my pocket.
Right. Well, no, not with electronics.
Elmo's proud.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't got to deal with that. But my favorite Sesame Street character was Cookie Monster. That was my favorite one.
Really?
Heck yeah. I
I'm
know
not
the
too
song
fond
and
of Cookie
everything.
Monster.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Yum, 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 yum. Heck yeah. I love
I
Cookie
don't
Monster.
know. I felt like he taught the kids how to be kind of greedy. You know?
How
You
dare
don't think
you talk about
so?
Cookie Monster in that way?
Okay, I like Big Bird.
Now, who didn't like Big Bird? Big Bird was cool.
Yeah,
Snuffleupagus,
he's
he was cool.
saucy.
Everybody said Count Dracula was a pimp.
No way.
Yeah,
Okay,
one,
it's
blah,
not like
blah, blah, two, blah, blah, blah.
yeah, he was speaking Ebonics.
Yeah.
Not Count
So,
Dracula.
but weekend good. I'm chilled out, and now I'm here in the lounge studios, kicking it with you. But let's take so on my weekend, I had to go to the grocery store because a brother is single and he has to cook for himself. So I said, let me go to the grocery store. I want to go. I wanted to make me some fried chicken, so some baked chicken, some macaroni and cheese, some greens, some cornbread for my
You
little
make
dessert.
greens?
Say what?
You make greens?
Oh heck yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You gotta wash them suckers.
yeah.
Wash them good. Put some vinegar, throw some vinegar in your water before you start washing them. Wash them real
Yeah.
good. Take it out, you see the dirt dumping. Wash it again. Take it out, see the dirt dumping. When you cook your your water should not be black. Even though if you do that, you eating salmonella. You finna die.
Right. Or dirt.
Or dirt. No, we don't
Yeah,
want to do it.
dirt. Yeah.
But
Okay. What
so
happened to the peach cobbler?
that's what I should have meant. I didn't make the peach cobbler yet. I got all the stuff for it, so I was gonna make
Okay.
it tonight, but I don't think I'll make it tonight. I might make it tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
But I made
Save me
everything else,
some.
But
Save me
let's get back to the story at hand.
some.
So I'm coming out the store, got my bags, got my stuff. Boom, boom. There's a car here, and there's a car, and I'm next to a car in a stall. I pull my buggy around. My buggy is the car is here. My buggy is here. That's as much as a little space that is by this lady's car. And I see her get in the car, but I'm thinking I can be quicker and get the stuff out of my car before she try to back up. So she gets in, starts up, boom, put it in gear right then and there. I'm like, dang, bro, you could have slowed down for a little minute for a brother. So she, bam, bam. I said, oh, I'm very apologetic because I see I'm in the wrong. Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I pull my buggy around and I'm saying sorry. She rolls her window down like, whatever, skirt, and drives off.
Yeah.
Why? What was the why do you have to be so mad, so angry, so hard? What did I do
Did
so bad
wait,
for you to act like that?
did you accidentally hit her car with
I
your
didn't touch
buggy?
her
Maybe you
car.
don't know?
I didn't
Okay.
touch her car. My buggy was so freaking far away from her car that I could have walked past it. It was far away. I'm like,
Yeah.
so that's why I got in my car and I said, I got to go to the platform. I got to go. I got to talk to the people about this. And I got to talk to the ladies about this. I'm like, why in this day and age are women so freaking hard? What happened to the soft lady, to the gentle lady, to the kind lady, to the it's okay, baby, don't worry about it, and walk away from it?
Hmm.
What happened to the woman who don't hold a grudge, or when you argue, you let it go? What happened to that woman?
Yeah. Well, my question is, what happened to the providing men?
Woo! Woo!
What happened to the strong masculine men? That's what I mean. You know, I want to know the
So,
same thing, but on my end, what happened
so,
to them?
so I truly can answer that question for you. If that's what
Okay,
you
I'm here.
now, let me get no, don't get me now. Don't get me wrong. There are still masculine men. I'm one of them. There are still
Okay.
providing men. I'm one of them. There are still there are still men that out there that are holding their own, doing what they're supposed to do the right way.
Okay. Just
But it's
like there
also
are
women.
women who are still soft. Yeah.
It's also women.
Understood.
It's also women that are got a good man, but still treat them like dirt. Explain that.
Are they really good men is a question. Like you were talking about earlier, like on, let's say on social media or even like anything like that, you see the good, you don't see the bad.
What I'm saying, if
You
a
don't-
man is at his house providing, he ain't cheating on you, he ain't beating on you. He's providing, cooking, cleaning, helping you out, do with the kids and everything else. To me, I think that's a good man. You know,
But where are they? What man do you actually know that provides, who cooks, who cleans, who does all this stuff?
me,
Where
I
are they?
just told you I did that when I was married. I did it.
You did it. But what was
Yes,
the reason why you guys separated? Like you didn't do it good enough
the
or
reason.
what?
No, it wasn't that. It was some other shit.
Oh,
It was some other stuff. So you know. In life, you learn that you separate and you pull apart from people. It's not what you do, It's sometimes it's just that time is up, and
yeah.
you got to realize that shit.
Absolutely, I totally agree. But with what you said, I think the lack of, like you're talking about modern day women doing things that they did back then.
Yeah,
Like, being submissive, being respectful, being
true.
polite and quiet and soft and stuff like that. But these men are not creating environments for women to be soft. Like you want her to be your piece, but then in reality, that means you letting them do whatever, you letting them run all over you, setting boundaries and then them feeling attacked from your boundaries. You want us to
That's really
submit,
not.
but you don't know how to lead. It's just like even the 50-50 thing that's like going on all over social media, like you want it to be like 50-50, where okay, you pay half and I pay half, but like a lot of people have said, like I raise the kids, take them to school, do everything else and work, and it's just like you can't get a soft woman out of that. That's why we're so hard, because we have to be the protectors, the providers, the money makers, all that stuff, and then we got to be soft. How?
So so in all actuality, a woman is their nature is supposed to be soft. Their nature is supposed to be loving, caring, not
Okay.
providing, but I'm sorry, you know what? It is a providing because they're providing love and nature and caring. So that is a providing service.
Mm-hmm.
But now on the other hand, as a man, he's supposed to be there to make sure that she has that environment to do that. Now,
Yeah,
I do understand the part of that. Sometimes we pick the wrong woman and you guys pick the wrong man. Sometimes
absolutely.
we look at things and it's not what it's supposed to be. But what I can say is this: a man will only do what a woman allow him to do.
I disagree.
I can't do that
I
because
disagree.
honestly, if you allow that man to sit in your house and not do no work, sit in your house and feed him, sit in your house and sex him, sit in your house and do everything else he has to do or want to do, and don't say anything about it, you allow that.
I think there's narcissistic men, there's manipulative men, and stuff like that. And our nature is to be soft and caring and nurturing and stuff like that. So it's just like that all plays a part in something. Like we entrusting you guys,
So here we
and
go.
you guys don't do us how we should be
So
done, right?
I love how you said that, but in that whole fact of the matter, there is nothing that says a woman should be stupid.
Absolutely. I don't think we should be stupid
Now,
either, but
now my whole thing is now. Don't get me wrong. I never said a woman should be strong. I love a strong black woman. I love a strong woman. Period. But being submissive to the right man is what we're looking for. being.
Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know who's the right man?
How do you know
Like
who's the right man?
we think we know people, and in all actuality, we meet associate people. So when I met you, I met associate Stone. I didn't meet who Stone really was. I don't even know, like, what you do on your spare time or whatever the case may be. I don't know you all the way.
Okay,
Just like you might get in a relationship with Cynthia. You don't know Cynthia like that, but then you fall into love and you start being head over heels for this person, and you stop seeing, the bad in them. And it's just like we're stuck on where we are.
you
And
never
it's like it's hard to get out. I think
you
when
never
you're
stop seeing. I'm sorry. You never stop seeing the bad in the person. You refuse to say something about it. That's what it is. You
we
never
overlook
stop
it.
seeing the
How
bad.
about we overlook it?
There
How
you go.
about we can say we
There you
overlook
go.
it?
You
So we overlook
yeah,
the bad, just like men and women. We overlook that stuff, and there's some things we're conditioned to be okay with, and with society and stuff like that. It's like, oh, okay, and then by the time we realize, like, hey, this isn't working for me, there's kids involved,
okay.
there's a home involved,
Okay.
there's emotions involved, everything is involved, and it's hard to just take yourself out
And
emotionally, physically, all that stuff is hard.
and this is the
Have you
thing
ever
about
been in a relationship where it's like you want to leave, but let's say what'll happen to your kids and stuff like that? Like, we see a lot of women having traumas from not having dads. So it's like that guilt trip gets on us, and it's like, damn, like I see how it was without me having a dad. So my daughter has to have a dad.
ah,
So that's part of that mental overload that these women have. And it's just like I kind of have to deal with it a little bit, even though it's not the right thing. In our mind and our emotions, it feels like the right thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
I dig what you're saying. And I also understand this. At the point of not sounding like the evil guy or the no good guy, at some point when you find, and you the question you asked me was, how do you know he's a good person? If he's there for you no matter what's going on with him in his life, and he's giving you his time, his if he's giving you his heart and he's showing it to you, and he's being A1 honest with you, trust that man. That Because trust me, there's not many dudes that's gonna be out there if he don't want to be with you, just showing you
Okay,
what.
wait. So, what if a man was never shown how to be good to a woman? Does that make him a bad man?
No, and what it is this. You How can I say this? I can show you uh, wonderful practice right here. I can show someone how to fish all night long, every day, all day long. But then on top of that is if I show him how to fish, he'll go out there and do it himself. He start picking up ways and doing it how he wants to do it, not the way I show.
Absolutely. Hmm.
So it's not that he hasn't been shown or taught or someone took the time to show him what to do. It's the fact of the matter he wants to do it how he wants to do it. So every man knows right from wrong. Every man,
Absolutely.
every
Man,
man has a
woman, child, all.
every man has a woman. That
Hmm.
woman is his mother. That's the first person he loves. I don't care what's going on. That mother can spank him, hurt him, do everything to him. Guess what's going to happen? He's going to come right back to mom
He's gonna come back and love her, and
all the way
moms
through.
are toxic all
So
the time. Treat these sons as if they enabled their sons. They kick out their daughters, or
true.
let's say they're raising their daughters, enabling their sons. So, and then if you don't have a father figure, you don't know what it's like to be a real man. Or even if you do have a father figure, but he's not showing you how it is to be a man or what a man should do. He's out there picking up different women while he got mom at home, and you sitting in the car, and it's like, hey, don't tell mom that we went to go visit Sally and stuff like that. That stuff is okay. So how do you let's say recondition these men to be like, hey, that's not okay when this is something they've grown up with.
that's when the woman comes in. So
Okay, but
that's
we're
when the good
no,
woman
no,
comes
no.
in. That's
But
when that woman comes in and understands that, hey, he's a good man, but he just has flaws. That's when that woman, because honestly, an essence of a woman, a real woman, will change
mhm.
a man.
What's a
Like
real woman?
uh, someone who doesn't have to, when she walks in the room, people turn around. I'm like, oh, okay, let me get my shit together. That's a real woman.
Okay. Hmm.
You know,
Okay.
I have been around. I have walked in rooms with real women.
A
That
real woman or a boss woman?
same thing, same thing, same thing. And honestly, when she's a boss, she doesn't have to
So
be.
wait, what determines that? Is that her looks? Is that her personality? Is that her
It's her.
attitude?
It's
Like,
her essence. It's who she is as a person. Is I'm not afraid to tell you how I feel inside, and I'm not afraid to let you know what you're doing is
so
wrong.
a woman with boundaries.
Pretty much so.
Okay. A woman
Because
with boundaries.
every woman should have a set of rules that she goes by. Dating, married, or whatever else. Never let a man, and a man never let a woman overtake them. Everybody should stay in a place. If you stay in your place, trust me, that whole relationship gonna go great. Now, the
Okay.
whole thing about it is I've been in rooms with women that I've been in conferences with women that she steps in the room and everybody's gets to attention. Yes, ma'am.
So it's like her aura. So her
You know?
aura, when she steps into a
There
room,
you go.
her energy,
There
or
you
they
go.
was as they would
There
say,
you
like
go.
nowadays, is her
That's the
energy.
ones that will you say in your pants and you saying, oh, this B, this hoe, this motherfucker, and she steps in the room. Hey man, you get another brother say, hey man, don't say that around her. Don't talk like that around her.
Okay,
Be
so
be
her energy
respectful
is
around her.
on point. Okay,
So, you know,
but that's learned behavior,
it's always
right?
learned. Everything,
Yeah,
everything in a relationship is learned. Everything.
yeah.
It's
So
either it's breaking and
so
learning.
okay, so what I want to understand is you're saying being a good man is showing good qualities, but also if you were raised wrong, a boss woman can show you how to be a real good man.
I could even I would say not even a boss woman, just a regular
A,
down to
a
earth,
real woman.
understanding real woman can show you how to do it.
Okay, and then you ask why women are so hard,
Yeah.
right? But we have these men who, let's say, treat us certain ways and create that hardness in our hearts, but you guys want us to be soft.
So my question is this again. So, and I can tell you this. This is what I'm saying. If one man treats you wrong, why treat the other next man the same way you're treating him?
I think it's not treating them as holding up that wall until you could show me something different.
But my whole thing is this, and I look at the whole spectrum. If one man messes up with a woman, every man's a dog.
Yeah,
That's how she put it.
absolutely.
And that should,
Until
but it
you can
shouldn't be
show
like
me
that.
something different. Yeah. Until you could show me something different, you
But it
might as well
shouldn't be
bark,
like
right?
that. Why do I
It
have to be a
shouldn't.
dog?
It shouldn't, but the way women are conditioned and the way men are conditioned, especially nowadays, it's just like you have to hold that wall up. Because if you don't, they'll run all over you.
No, no. I keep telling you this. A man will only do what you allow him to do. And at
Men are
that point in time, if
manipulative.
you got boundaries up and you're telling him, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I can do, this is what I'm not gonna do. If he sees and if he understands and don't respect that, that's your time to bail out.
Okay.
See, that's the thing about it. We stick around and see, well, he might listen, he might not. But if he can't tell you at that point in time when you set this line, he can understand it and respect it. It's time for you to go. Time for
Men
you to
play
go.
games. Men play games just like women's play games and things like that. They will be exactly who you want them to be, make you fall in love, and then start to change.
No one makes you fall in love. No one
Well,
makes you fall in
okay,
love.
makes you fall in love, helps you to fall in love.
There you go. I'm saying because I don't care how much I'll be around a person. If I'm not feeling you, you can't make me do nothing. You can't
But
make me.
why would you not be feeling them when they're creating a space for you to feel them? They're doing everything you want them to do, exactly how you want them to do it, manipulate you. You've been manipulated, I'm pretty sure.
No.
I've been manipulated. I've manipulated other people.
See,
But it's just
oh,
no. I mean,
huh.
Yeah. So it's just like you be that person who they want you to be, and then all of a sudden you change.
So in other
When
words,
you get
in
them
this,
in the palm of your hand, it's like,
so
okay,
in
I
other
got
words,
you
the whole
now.
relationship is a lie.
I guess so. You get what you want, I guess.
But I'm saying in a relationship, what is it? What are you getting? Like, I don't get this. I don't get the fact of
So,
the matter that I have to manipulate you to get what I want. But
because
I'm like, if you're not telling me,
everybody
I'm not
wants
telling
something.
you. Say what?
Everybody wants something. If you're broke, you want some money, right? You want somebody to be able to pay your bills. So you're like, hey, I gotta act right. So they'll start paying stuff and then start saying, hey, I'm back on bills. Can you help me with this? Hey, I don't got no gas in my tank. And then when you get them where you want them, and they start to offer just on their own, and you ain't gotta say stuff like you got them.
But see,
So
I had somebody like,
it's not a relationship. It's
uh huh.
more of like I don't know what to call it, but it's just like they're just using you for
So
something.
my
But they
question is this:
pretend like it's a relationship.
in
So
this
you get
whole
in this mode where it's like you feel so loved and in a relationship, and they do some good things on some days and do some bad things on some other days. And it's just like, okay, but the good is more than the bad. You don't know what people's intentions are. We don't know what people's intentions are
people
because
need
we're
to
not them.
people need to understand this right here, right now. If you tell me that you care for me, you love me,
Hmm.
and every day you're asking me for money, give me, or go do this or do that for me, or do this or do that for me. And when I ask you for something, I don't get it, that's a red flag.
I don't think they're not gonna give it to you. I think it's
If
like,
they're using you, it will.
can
It will like
no,
it's like that.
no, it's not like that at all. I
Okay.
totally disagree. If I need $100 and I say, "Hey, babe, my car ran out of gas. It's $50 to fill my tank," and you ask me for some money, tell you like, "Hey, this is the last $10 that I have," and it'll make you feel a certain type of way because you're like, "Oh, you're gonna give me your last," you know, and then it's like, there you go. They didn't tell you no, they just didn't give you what you needed. So then that
That's
feeds you to
bullshit.
do
I'm
more.
so sorry. I gotta call that. That's a game like a son of a gun. No, no, no.
Men
But
do it,
men,
women
men,
do it.
men. I'm talking to my brothers out there. Hold on, right quick. I gotta talk to my brothers. You just heard what she just said. If you catch around any female out there, they be like, "Oh, this is my last," but like, give it to me.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
take it.
I learned this through my brother. I didn't learn this through no woman.
See,
I learned
see.
this through my brother.
That
My
he's
brother,
a hustler. Your brother's a hustler.
yeah. So I didn't learn that from a woman. I don't even know if women do it. I know men do.
I'm just saying this, man. My whole thing was this. Like when I grew up in a day and age where women were soft and kind and nice and no, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it was some hustling females out there. I know some pimping niggas out there. Why? Because one of my uncle's a pimp. But I understood two things. I understood when you talk to a woman, show her who you are
Hmm.
so she can have the decency to say, I don't want to be with him or I want to be with him.
Absolutely.
That's it. So
But we
my whole thing
also
is
we
you
have to
don't have to
recognize.
be you don't have to be hard. Women, even though you raising your kids and doing everything you have to do, you don't have to be hard. Your nature is not to be hard. Your nature is to be soft and kind and loving.
So our
You don't have
nature
to
is
change who
to be.
you are because somebody else hurt you. See, that's the thing about it is women will you can be in a relationship with a woman and whatever Tom did 20 years ago, you finna pay for it. Why? Why do I have to pay for another man's mistake? And I'm sitting here doing everything I can to make you happy, to make you loving. That's when that hardness comes. Tom did this to me 20 years. Oh Lord, I don't want to deal with you no more. What the fact? What I do? I just threw my socks on the floor. Tom threw his socks on the floor 20 years ago. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
Honestly, hurt people hurt people. And we've heard that
Ah,
term
no, no, no,
all
no,
the
no, no,
time.
no.
Yeah, I agree.
I
And then
beg
wait,
to
wait,
differ with
wait, wait.
that.
Let's back it up. Let's
If
back
you
it up a
know
little
you're
bit.
hurting, if you because people know what they do. People know exactly what they do. It ain't one of them. Oh, I made a mistake to smack you in your forehead. Nah, fool. You know exactly what you're doing. Hurt people don't hurt people. Hurt people just do it just because they feel better about themselves. That's what it is.
Have you ever been a hurt person that hurt somebody else?
No, no, no. Because for one, for me, honestly, I try my best not to let things get to me that deep that I have to hurt somebody else that didn't do anything to me. If you didn't
Understood.
do this action that's making me feel this way, I'm not going to portray my evilness, my upsetness, my pain upon you. I'm not going to do that. That's not cool. That's not right.
So you don't know what it's like to be a hurt person that hurt somebody else.
I can't say that I do, but I can say that I've been around hurt people that they try to screw somebody else over because they still feel whatever Tom did or whatever Joanne did, whatever Barbara did to them because they can't get over it. Like
And sometimes, most of
let
the
that
time,
shit go because
it's unintentional pain, and we go and
so
we
help
put
me
that
out with
on
that
other people.
because I done heard that so many times. What the hell is unintentional pain?
It's not like we're doing it on purpose. People don't.
But
I
you're
don't
doing
think
it.
hurt people on purpose.
But
I
you
think
but
it's
you
first of all, it's a learned behavior,
so
and you kind.
wait, stay right there, stay right there. You said it's a learned behavior. So
It's
that
a
means
learned
you know
behavior,
what you're doing. You see what you're doing.
but
You
you don't
see
see
the
the
pain that
wrong
you're
in it.
causing on
You don't
someone.
see the
That's
wrong in
why.
it because you were taught this or this was instilled in you.
But if
So
someone
people
is
do
telling you,
things
because I know somebody said, "Hey, what you're doing is not right and it hurts." So if someone came to you and said that, why not stop it? I'm confused about that point.
So
Like
we talk about opinions. That's somebody's opinion.
if you no see
If they're saying,
opinion,
"Hey, this is wrong. This ain't wrong to me. It's wrong to you."
but if it's hurting me
I
and
don't
I'm
see.
telling you it's wrong, it's wrong. Y'all gonna hear some little porn. Uh, if y'all want to pour right along with me, go for it. And it's nothing to get you bad. It's some good stuff for you. I'll let you know what I'm drinking after the show. Continue, please.
Okay, so what I think it is first of all, it's learned behavior. I don't think we do things unintentionally. I do think that we kind of like push our our feelings and project onto other people, and a lot of the time we don't see it being wrong.
So you're telling me right now, me and you together, me and you kicking it, we together, we good. And and it's a lady comes by and I start talking to this lady and everything else, and we good. And you go home and you come and tell me what you told her, what you said to her. I didn't like it. I'm hurt by it. And I say, okay, I'm sorry. Whatever. The next day we go out and I do it again.
You weren't sorry. You didn't
Okay.
feel like it was wrong.
So my
You
so my
just tried to you just tried to aid me in feeling okay.
so my question to you is this. I know you told me what was wrong. You told me it hurt you. You told me everything that was wrong with you, but I decided to keep doing it again.
But if you talk like this your whole life, there's no wrong that you should see in it,
But if
right?
you're telling me if the person that I say that I love, or if the person that I say that I'm with, and they're telling me that hurts, I don't care what I was taught. It's not what you taught back in the day. It's what you need to learn now.
But we're new age. We're new age
Yeah.
where all that stuff that we were taught back then, it don't matter because we were taught to be married and to have children. But nowadays they're saying it's okay to have multiple sexual partners as a woman. So all that stuff we were taught and we've learned, they do not coincide with today in 2023.
Hell no.
Just so you know.
Man, don't not
Yeah.
anything. I was born in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. So everything that I was taught back in the 80s about loving a woman or providing or be at home with your kids or be there, love your kids, make sure your kids do this, make sure they don't do that. No.
It does not coincide with
None of this
this day and
coincide.
age.
No, none of this goes with what was really your grandmother taught you back in the day.
Yeah, none
No.
of it coincides. Marriage is out the window. Respect for yourself as a woman is out the window. Prostitution is at an all-time high,
Oh my
and it's
god.
supposed to be okay to be a prostitute, date multiple men, have different baby daddies. That's cute, you
But
know. So
and it's crazy, we in the Bay Area or whatever, man have you. And I'm driving, I'm rolling, I'm mobbing, I'm doing pretty good for myself and everything. So I'm looking and I hear at my window, I'm at the light. And it's a little girl, and I'm gonna call you a little girl
mhm,
because for one, you look like you supposed to be in somebody's high school.
mhm.
Hey, where you going? I'm going to church. Can I? Yes, you sure can go. Hmm. She was like, oh no, that's okay. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. You need to go. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're that bold to tap on somebody's window that you don't know. You're that bold to step in a car that you could be your last car you're stepping in. You're that
Mhm.
bold to the. I'm what I'm saying. All my whole scenario ends this, and the reason I came up with this topic is I love a strong woman. I love a fearless woman. I love a
Mhm.
woman that knows what she wants and knows how to go and get what she wants. I love a
Absolutely.
woman that can also be in her place if she's married. I love a woman that can also, her silence is more than her even talking. I love a woman that when she speaks to her man, it's in respect and they're together as a couple. Not she's running something and he's, oh, okay, baby, I'll do what you say. No, it's not. And that quote what everybody loves saying, a happy wife is a happy life, bull crap. So that means what would you telling me? The man has to be sad and destitute and pushed in the corner and do whatever she tell me? No.
No, I think when they're talking about that, it's like you create like in order for a woman to show you love, like she has to be shown love.
So my
So when a
question,
woman,
so my
mhm,
whole thing is that you said a happy wife is a happy life.
a
Okay,
happy
so
wife
great.
is a happy life.
So
You
my
set the tone. You set the tone, and she sets the atmosphere. So
okay,
if you're over here dogging a woman and stuff like that, like when you come home, you're not gonna be happy. You
why not?
ain't nothing gonna
So
be sweet here. But when you're loving on her and you're nurturing her and just doing the things you're supposed to be doing as a man, of course the whole household is happy because in all actuality, the woman is in control of everything. Men think they control the household. No, a woman does. A
no,
woman does all that stuff.
see,
The
that's the
the
thing about
the
it.
woman the
Everybody,
woman
let's
the woman is in control.
I love you. I love how you say that. That's wonderful. But you got to go if you're going to do it the right way. We're going to go. So we're going to do it the Bible. The Bible puts the man ahead of the household,
The man is ahead. Absolutely. I
and then on
totally
top of that,
agree.
he
The
even
man
calls
is
the woman the
ahead.
weaker sex. Then on
Okay,
top,
the man is the head. So
okay,
he creates the foundation
so
and
true,
he takes care of everything.
so
But
true.
the woman is the one doing all the duties in the household. The woman knows the shoe size. The woman knows the performance of the kids at school. The
Okay,
woman knows the man the
okay,
some men don't even know themselves and your woman knows you more than anything. So
that
it's
is
just like
true. That is true.
she's the one it really in charge of everything.
Okay,
All you're
so
doing is providing and you're
so
protecting. You're making sure nobody goes into the household. You're making sure the bills are paid. The
okay,
woman is making sure the house is clean.
okay,
The
okay.
you got food in
I
your
respect
stomach
that.
so you could be strong and be out there and do what you're supposed to do.
I
I
respect that.
think that's what it is. So it's like a woman is really in control because without a woman, you'll fall apart. Like
Now I wouldn't say fall apart, but it is
fall
good to
apart.
have a
Well,
help.
depending on how you were raised and what type of woman you were raised around. If you don't know how to cook, your diet will suffer. If you don't have money management, you'll be broke.
Yeah, true,
Like you won't have a roof over your head.
true.
That's what the woman is for.
Okay,
That's why the woman's role is supposed to be submissive and to be soft and do the inside duties, take care of
But
the kids.
how
What
many
better
women?
than a woman taking care of the kids? The kids, of course, need to be protected and
Yeah,
to be provided for. And a woman, I don't feel like a woman could really do that, but a woman can be nurturing and loving and
true.
create a safe environment for the kids and stuff like that. But it's just like, I don't think as a man, your emotional capacity can deliver in that type of way. Like you're saying, a man can't be, he can't express himself. And we teach our young boys, don't express yourself. No,
And
that's where the woman comes into play.
see, that's the thing about it. We were told as younger men, as young kids, don't cry. We was told don't cry, don't, but boys don't cry, get up and walk it off and everything. But I had to look and understand, like, God gave me tear ducts to cry, to get this stuff out, to understand, like, hey, this is an emotion. This is an emotion that I possess, I have, and sometimes that I need to cry to get some things out, because half the cats that didn't cry, that don't cry, that want to be hard, they behind bars, or that blew somebody's head off, because all that
They're
stress and
crazy.
anger and everything else that snapped them off, and got dug. And now they killing people. So
And I think because we push that narrative to the young people, the young men, that's why they're so crazy and just like irate, because it's like they don't know how to express themselves.
not a lot of people, not a lot of young men nowadays know how to express themselves.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm saying. You
it's
don't know. So if you don't know how, you're going to act in ways that are just insane.
true, true. That's
Just to get an expression. Some men beat on women. That's
yeah.
their way of expressing themselves.
And that's the worst way of all, because now once that one man hits that woman, she thinks every
It's
other
over.
man is going to hit her.
Yeah, it's over.
And that's
Until
the thing,
he,
that one man can destroy a whole woman's career, a whole woman's livelihood, a whole woman's loving. If a man rapes a woman, you done messed it up for any other
yeah,
man that might find her attractive or loving or whatever. Because right now her guard is up and is ready. Especially if anybody that was in her household did that to her. If her
mhm,
cousin did it, or if a family member did it, it's over. It's over. The
yeah.
thing about it, what I don't understand, but I have to understand it, and I have to get more of understanding for it. Sometimes when we get in relationships, we don't do back work. We don't find out what happened to them when they were growing up, or what happened to that relationship before you got with me. What did he do? Why are you not with him? We don't ask those questions. We
Well,
don't ask.
we're not supposed to, because what's in the past is the past. Like that's
Well,
what we're conditioned to do. Like, oh, that
but
was
you
him.
should
This is
ask those questions.
me. Now we know, like now we're more educated, like as
Yeah.
people with like social media, with
Sure.
like even certain circumstances that we've gone through. Now we know to ask those questions. But back then it's just like, oh yeah, whatever he did, your man ain't me. Like, that
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we're learning, our young people, our next generation from us, they're learning like, hey, childhood traumas. They're learning parental traumas. They're learning about when their parents were molested as kids and things like that, and the do's and the don'ts. But we didn't get that. The
And that's the
narrative
thing
was
about it.
different
Some
for us.
parents.
And
Some
healing is like what these young people are doing, and
true.
I think that's a beautiful thing, because us and our parents, we didn't heal. We kind of like our parents pushed their traumas on us and created all kind of other things. Like,
We adapted to our situation.
yep.
That's all that is. We adapted to the situation that was around us, and we made best as was to do.
And a
Ladies
lot
and
of us
gentlemen,
ended up toxic,
it's
you know?
true. That's and believe it or not, I we're gonna have to slow down and take a small break and talk about some other things, and then we're gonna have to wrap this thing up, because uh did you know we got a store?
A store.
A store. We have a store. The lounge has a store. I am like crazy excited about this. Like my producer was like, "Hey man, hey, we got a store." I was like, "Man, we got a store." And you know me, I ain't gonna listen to you that much. I hung up, and I went.
Not
One of
too
the,
hung up on them.
I did. I made a mistake and hung up on him. Man. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him
Yeah.
that. And then we got a link, and then one of the people at one of the gigs was like, "Hey man, y'all got a store?" I was like, "A store?" Like,
Right.
so I got they sent me the link. I checked it out. Man, we got hoodies, we got hats, we got aprons for the holidays, so you won't mess up your gear and everything. I need y'all to go to the lounge 7 at lounge7.myspreadshop.com. Lounge7 at myspreadshop.com. The link will be in needs to be running right across. Let me see. Right. Oh, wrong way. Right there. There you go. That's that's what the link will be, or to be somewhere up here so you can get it. Click on
Okay.
it. And,
Excellent. So we could get our mugs, our t-shirts,
yes, yes,
hoodies.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes. So you want me like, I'm
AirPods with our picture
cold.
on it. Yeah.
We got even little blankets too, with our pictures and
Ooh.
stuff on it. It's clean.
Okay.
And then we got one with our picture on it, and then we got one that just says the logo of In the Lounge with Stone and
Okay.
Me, and then it's the little quote, where the grown and sexy play. It's kind of clean though. Like it's a
Yeah.
good little vibe. And I'm like, oh, the coffee mug. So next time y'all see me drinking, it won't be out of a little glass, it'll be out of
Yeah. Or maybe a glass with your picture on it.
I like
See?
I
I know I seen the link, but I didn't get to check it out yet. But I
like.
definitely will check it out as soon as I get the time.
Cool, 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 cool. We know
Yeah.
you're busy. You're busy, man. I really, really am thankful that you uh had time to sit down and talk to. We went over this conference. We went over this topic because a lot of brothers were like, "Man, I want to talk to her, but she looks so hard." Sometimes you need to. I'm just saying, lighten up a little bit. You might get more of an action.
You know what I think before I was married and then would just be like, oh, like I think it's just your facial expressions.
That resting
It's just
person
yeah,
face, yeah.
yeah, rest in person face.
Yeah, I
So
ain't
I
gonna
think that's what it is because I know I've had it, and a couple of people are like, "Oh my gosh, you look standoffish," and then they get to know me, and they're all like, "You're actually really cool," and I'm like,
see,
oh, "Okay."
see.
But I
So
just think whatever you like, go for it. We're in our last days, you know. Do
true.
what you feel is right. Follow your heart. Just do you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. We are in our last. You're old. If you need a relationship, find somebody, get somebody, love somebody,
Yeah.
man. Do
Take
you
your
enjoy
time.
who you
Don't
are?
rush. Don't rush.
Love who you are. So this is the last of it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I just came
Absolutely.
to tell you, love who you love, enjoy who you love, respect who you love. This is the lounge. My name is Stone.
And I'm your co-host, B.
We love you. Peace.